at the dollar store, I bought for $1 plus tax a selfie stick holder thingy. And I also bought at the dollar store a Sunbeam LED lamp base. It's weighted, and not at the dollar store, I got two Waterman Patrician replacement cap bands, otherwise known as hose clamps. And by putting the selfie stick on the base with a Patrician cap band replacement hose clamp thing, I'm able to make an actual device to hold my camera. Now, I had forgotten to consider the weight of the camera in this, so this may tip over. And I realized that on another one that I had done, I had added a big heavy, essentially washer onto this to make it heavier on the base, so I may do that. But let's see if it works. So let me plug this in, or hook that on. Yes, it wants to tip over, but I can use this thing as a, turn it off first. I can use this as sort of a support beam. So right now, look at that. So for $2, I have a device that can hold. I may want to add this to it to keep it from sliding back and forth like this on its base. But what I'm going to do first is add a heavy washer to it. But this allows me to have the camera above the work area and aiming. It's not quite balanced here. There we go. And aiming down at my clean hands so you can watch me, or I can talk about pens in a way. And this is maybe 13, 14 inches off the table. So I'm able to see what I'm doing because my head is 28 inches off the table. And I'm able to see whether I'm still in focus easily. I do have to sort of move my head on either side of the camera so I can see what I'm doing. But see, this is a nice way to come up with a very workable tripod. Now, if this were heavier, I can also do this. Maybe I can do that even without it being heavy. So here I actually have lighting where I want it. It's not above, causing a big shadow to happen like it is right now, but it's below, and I can aim it like that, out of the way. So it's actually for $2 and some hose clamps. I'm able to come up with a very easy way to record what I'm doing. Now, on my drawing table, I have one of these contraptions that I bought that holds an iPad as well as an iPhone, and it's a big, very strong spring, gooseneck spring. But and it has the contraption to hold the iPad up here, and then it has a little C-clamp vice thing down here at the bottom. But this is not as strong as it should be. So what I have to do to make it work, because it broke the other day, is I take one of these hunkin' things and I hose clamp the gooseneck to this, and this is not going to break like the crappy thing that comes with the thing. And I think they're trying to build something as cheaply as they can, and then sell it to you and change their name and move to a different state before you return it because it's broke on you. So again, for $2 plus these, you can use twist ties, you can use tape, you can use other things. These are nice because they're reusable. Twist ties are not very good for that. And but it's quite nice, and it does have, this thing is telescoping, so if I wanted to, I can have it quite a bit higher off the ground. Now there's 20 inches. But I do need to get a heavier base on it, which I will do right now. Goodbye. I said goodbye.